Hi, my name is Hannah Nameniuk, and I'm going to walk you through some brain anatomy. So first we have a picture of the cortex. This pink portion here, this labeled F, is the frontal lobe, and part of the frontal lobe is the PMC, or primary motor cortex, which is right in front of the central sulcus here. And right behind that central sulcus is the PSSC, or primary somatosensory cortex, which is part of the parietal lobe. This is the occipital lobe, and the visual cortex is part of that occipital lobe. The temporal lobe and auditory cortex, part of that temporal lobe. This is the lateral fissure, which separates the frontal lobe from the temporal lobe. And then this is the Broca's area and the Wernicke's area. This next picture is a mid-sagittal section, so the brain is cut down the longitudinal fissure, which separates the two hemispheres. This is the corpus callosum here, which is the bridge between the two hemispheres. This is a ventricle, which holds cerebral spinal fluid. This is the cingulate sulcus here, and this is the parietal occipital sulcus, which separates the parietal lobe and the occipital lobe. And this is the transverse fissure, which separates the occipital lobe from the cerebellum. And this is the cerebellum. This portion here, these three, is called the brainstem, the midbrain, the pons, and the medulla. This is the thalamus, and right below that is the hypothalamus. So then this picture is a picture of basal ganglia. The H here, this is the head of the caudate, and this is the tail of the caudate, with this being the amygdala. And then seen over here a little bit better, you can't really see it in this view, but this is the globus pallidus, and here is the putamen. Again, you can't really see that very well. And then this is the thalamus, as we saw here in this picture.